movie. It's pretty good, I'd say. Watch it. Anyway, I like the pop synth songs in the score. Did you have to get licensing and did, did the score come before the movie or after filming?
Yeah, so I was just I didn't handle the music side of the film. That would be a question for JP, the director, or Christina, the producer. But I do know that typically on an independent feature film like this, the score and the music will come after the movie is already shot.
I like the buddy cop rom-com dynamic. We have Harley and Sam. Can you speak more on the
Yeah, so I really like the dynamic of the movie. It almost feels to me like one of those classic popcorn 80s adventure movies, kind of like The Goonies. Obviously, there's an alien human dynamic, so maybe more like Cocoon, the Ron Howard 1985 movie, or like E.T., of course, the classic Spielberg movie, where, you have a human on one side and an alien on the other. I really like how quirky the movie is and how much personality it has. It was very fun to play Sam as an alien who looks like a human, but you can tell with his mannerisms and the way he speaks that there's just something off about him. There's just something a little inhuman about him. And working with Olivia Blue was fantastic. It was the thing that attracted me to this movie is how charming it is in that the human is very down on her luck and very negative, and the alien is the one that is very positive, very optimistic, and sort of restores her faith in humanity over the course of the story.
I think that's because Sam is a human, with human qualities, but in an alien body.
Yeah, Sam is an
Yeah.
alien that has lived on Earth for over 100 years, and so he has learned how to blend in with humans, and he's also developed a love for humans. He loves humanity. He loves everybody he meets. He's almost like the golden retriever of aliens. He is just happy. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he chooses to see the good in people.
I get it. For the plot to progress, the telekinesis thing has to be limited, but why doesn't he just use it to shoot him? To have the villain shoot himself in the beginning.
So there's definitely so Sam doesn't want to hurt anybody, and he wants to be able to escape. Sam's number one mission in the movie is to get back to his spaceship and go find others like him, other Venusians, aliens like him that are still on Earth, and try to save them and take them somewhere safe. So he doesn't want to hurt anybody, and it's not until later on where Hartley is put at risk that he decides to, fight back with his telekinesis. In the beginning, he just wants to escape and not do any harm to anybody.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I understand for the plot to progress, everything has to happen that way, but it just seems a little inconsistent to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, no, of course, of course. And I think that there's something beautiful in that, Sam in the beginning he really doesn't want to hurt anybody because that's not who he is. It's like somebody that's never picked up a gun before or a weapon. It's not in his nature at all. And then when he meets Hartley, he decides to, welcome her into this journey with him, because he can see what's inside her heart, and he knows that she's full of potential. And if they go on this journey together, that she will see how strong she is, and that's part of the reason why, he welcomes her into, this little adventure that they have.
Yeah, I love the cinematography. Can you speak on the vision that you had?
So the cinematography was the choice of JP, our director. And I think that he really wanted to capture Joshua Tree as a character in the movie, and Joshua Tree is beautiful. I mean, it's obviously it's in the desert, and there's a lot of spacious area. There's a lot of rocks, and uh, there's a lot of history there with the 1950s, like George Van Tassel and other people that said that they saw aliens in that area in Joshua Tree. So there's a lot of fun history there. And there's a lot of you can see the stars really, really well because of the lack of light pollution because it's in the middle of nowhere. So I know a lot of the cinematography was just JP trying to capture the beauty and the mystery of Joshua Tree.
So, was was this shot on location somewhere
Yes, in Joshua Tree.
in Joshua Tree? Where's Joshua Tree? I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's in the desert in California.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Really cool. There's a Valley Girl-ish accent in Hartley. Was that purposeful or was that just
I don't know. That would be a question for Olivia. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or if that was yeah, I'm not sure about that.
you know what I mean though?
Oh no, no, for sure. She definitely has a specific way of speaking. I just don't know if that was her
I
choice.
think it's cute.
Yeah, yeah, no, I think Olivia did a great job, and I think that she brought a lot. My favorite part about working with Olivia is she brought a lot of spunk to Hartley. She brought a
Charm and spunk.
Yeah, she brought a toughness to Hartley, which is kind of interesting because there's one point in the movie where, she says, "I'm from the desert, like nothing scares me." And it's true. I believe that Hartley would be somebody that would stand up to somebody with a gun trying to hurt the people she cares about.
Okay, so I know that it's technically sci-fi, but I don't like the categorization. I think it's a drama with sci-fi elements.
I think that's a fair categorization. Yeah, it's definitely a like you said, like an adventure drama where two people sort of go on this
Just
road trip mission.
fall in love,
Yeah, but when one of them is an alien, then you kind of have to say it's a little bit of a sci-fi movie too. So I think
I
it's all
guess.
three of those.
I guess. How long did it take to film and to come up with a project?
Well, so the project, we shot it in April of 2024 in the desert, and I had found out about it at the end of I think the end of 2023, and I auditioned for it, and I sent an audition tape into JP, the director, and Christina Heller, the producer, and um, and then I didn't hear anything back. And then I think like 2 months later, they were like, "Hey, we want you for the project. Will you join us in Joshua Tree?" So it was really cool because my birthday is in April, so I got to spend my birthday in Joshua Tree playing an alien in this movie, which was really cool. And yeah, and because it's an independent film, we didn't have 6 months to shoot the film, but we had enough time. It was a quick shoot, but I don't remember exactly how long it was, but um, yeah, I think it was less than a month.
So how long did the writing take to come along?
I'm not sure. When they sent me the script, it was already written, um, and Christina and JP were working on that, so I don't know how long that took them.
It's really well written, I think.
Yeah, it was a fun script.
So it's gonna be on Amazon,
Yes,
where,
September 19th, it will be available for rental and purchase on Apple and Amazon Prime.
all right. This has been Sully with the Hollywood Times with Mike Manning of Unexpected Treasures.
Thank you so much, Sully.
Have a good day, dude.
You too.